Gina Carano has a record of 7-1 in professional MMA fights, and now she has a record of 1-0 against Disney in court cases. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Sector for Nerds. Make sure you guys like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share this video with others to help support the channel. Plenty of great content every single week. Nothing that you guys want to miss out on. This has got to be the biggest story in the Star Wars bubble over this past year. This has got to be the biggest story of the year. This woman was fired from Disney Lucasfilm in February of 2021. That's like, what, 4 years ago at this point? Over 4 years? And it seems like Gina Carano finally has some closure on this situation. Let's talk about Gina's tweet here first before we get into the article. I've come to an agreement with Disney Lucasfilm, which I believe is the best outcome for all parties involved. I hope this brings some healing to the Force. I want to extend my deepest, most heartfelt gratitude to Elon Musk, a man I have never met, who did this good Samaritan deed in funding my lawsuit. Thank you, Mr. Musk and X, for backing my case and asking for nothing in return. To my lawyers who walked me through this unknown territory, thank you for your wisdom and guidance. I am humbled and grateful to God and for his love and grace in this outcome. I'd like to thank all of you for your unrelenting support throughout my life and career. You have been the heartbeat that has kept my story alive, and I hope to make you proud. I'm excited to flip the page and move on to the next chapter. My desire remains in the arts, which is where I hope you will join me. Yes, I'm smiling. From my heart to yours, Gina. So just judging by this Twitter post alone, it seems that Gina is very happy with the outcome of this lawsuit. Both parties reached a settlement, right? That's what this was. They reached a settlement. I just want to put this out there first and foremost. I'm very happy for Gina. I'm happy that she's finally able to hopefully get a little bit of closure on this and seek a little bit of justice in the ways that which I felt like she was wronged. I'm not going to lie, though. I was really hoping that this would have made its way to Discovery so we could really see how messed up this got on Disney Lucasfilm's end. If people don't know what Discovery is, so basically what that means is both parties have to come together. They have to bring forward all the evidence and exchange it with one another to help each party with their respective cases. And in them doing that would have probably, my guess, revealed a lot of stuff that Disney didn't want out there, and hence why I think they reached the settlement. Lucasfilm did have a statement, though. Let me see if I can pull it up here. I think it's actually in this article here, so we can start going through it. But yeah, they had their own things to say, and oh, yep, here it is. Here it is. It's right at the beginning here. So here, Disney and Lucasfilm have settled a lawsuit from Gina Carano, who accused the studios of discrimination and wrongful termination over her firing from The Mandalorian. In a statement, a Lucasfilm spokesperson said, "With this lawsuit concluded, we look forward to identifying opportunities to work together with Ms. Carano in the near future. We reached an agreement with Gina Carano to resolve the issues in her pending lawsuit against the companies," it added. "Ms. Carano was always well respected by her directors, co-stars, and staff, and she worked hard to perfect her craft while treating her colleagues with kindness and respect." That's funny. I thought all you guys thought that she was like an unprofessional piece of shit or whatever. They were going to make her go on a Zoom call with, I think, 40 to 50 people and make her apologize for the things that she said. That, to me, just seems really petty on Lucasfilm's part. Why does she have to go on a Zoom call with 40 to 50 people to, to apologize to all of, that's just, no. And if you actually go back and, look at what she posted, I don't even think it was, as bad as people made it out to be, or, the fact that she should have gotten fired for it. Now, listen, if it was up to me, all of these people in Hollywood, especially in the 2020s, we've seen this so much now. All of these Hollywood actors and stuff love putting their opinions out there when it comes to political stuff. For me personally, I can't stand it. I don't like it when anybody from either side of the fence does it. But the fact that Gina Carano was fired for the things that she said, yet other people, including people that she worked with, Pedro Pascal, one could argue, said things that were just as bad, and yet they got to all keep their jobs. That's what wasn't fair about this whole situation.
Experiencing a rampage of, I would say, hyper-conservative bigotry and vitriol, prejudiced hatred and hateful language.
Other people besides white dudes like Star Wars and would love the opportunity to do a set visit. And I'm also saying I don't hate white dudes.
If it was up to me, all of these people in Hollywood would just like stop talking political stuff because like I can't stand when anybody does it. So if other people are able to go online and give their political opinions on things, what's to stop Gina Carano from doing the same thing? Let's talk about this here. Carano said in a statement that this deal is the best outcome for all parties involved, and my desires remain in the arts. If I had to make a guess, they probably paid her a crap ton of money. Like, she's probably, in my opinion, she's probably like one of the richest people that's ever worked on Star Wars now. And my theory is the reason they would have paid her so much money to reach this settlement is because whatever Lucasfilm was hiding, and the reason why they kept pushing back this lawsuit is because they knew whatever was going to come out would make them look bad. And that's why they did what they did. So this is good for Gina. Let's keep going here. In a lawsuit filed last year, Carano alleged that she was fired for voicing right-winged opinions on social media and sought a court order that would force Lucasfilm to recast her. Elon Musk, making good on a promise to foot the legal bill for users who claim that they have been discriminated against due to their activity on his platform, helped fund the suit through X. The legal action came after Lucasfilm announced in 2021 that Carano would not return to the hit series after sharing a post in which she said, "Most people today don't realize that to get to the point where Nazi soldiers could easily round up thousands of Jews, the government made their own neighbors hate them for simply being Jews." How is that any different from hating someone for their political views? That's all that was said. It's not even necessarily about like whether or not you agree with the opinion. It's just like, oh, like, okay, she's got a strong opinion on this. Okay, whatever, move on. And instead, it resulted her in my opinion, being wrongfully fired. And again, if I had my way, like, no one in Hollywood would like keep promoting all this political stuff. Now, again, listen, I understand these are people, right? And they all have their opinions and stuff like that. But like everything in the 2020s has become so like political, and I can't stand it. And it's like, it's why I tried to avoid it a lot of the times here on my channel, because it's just like, I can't stand what the world is becoming. So like, listen, I get it. Like these people, they're going to post their opinions. That's fine. Whatever. I move on with my life about it. They live their lives, whatever. The fact that she got terminated for this? According to the complaint, Disney and Lucasfilm harassed and defamed Carano, who was paid $25,000 per episode as a guest actor, and later negotiated a one-time $5,000 bonus for refusing to conform with their viewpoints on issues relating to Black Lives Matter, preferred pronouns, and disproven claims of election interference. While she was allegedly fired for her cultural and religious beliefs, Carano said that the entertainment giant turned a blind eye to her male co-stars who allegedly made offensive and denigrating posts directed towards Republicans. She pointed to Pedro Pascal's 2017 post comparing former President Donald Trump to Hitler. See, and this is what I mean, right? Like some people will just say stupid shit online, all right? Like that's just the internet. But again, like that's not the issue here. The issue is how is one person able to get away with doing that and being perfectly okay, but the other isn't? That's what doesn't make any sense to me. So it's okay when you think one way, but if you think the other way, you can't be here. Carano was terminated from The Mandalorian as well as other titles in the Star Wars universe, including Rangers of the New Republic. That was going to be one of the discussion points that I had here with you guys. Gina Carano was set to have her own Disney Plus show called The Rangers of the New Republic, and I believe it was replaced with Skeleton Crew, right? Like that's the whole reason Skeleton Crew exists. Because it was going to take place in that Mandoverse time. And they even kind of set it up in Mando Season 2 with Gina's character becoming like a Marshall type character. All right, so I've said everything I need to say about the article. Let me just kind of tell you guys where I'm at right now. Like, first of all, very happy for Gina Carano that she's back. The idea of her coming back to the Mandoverse really excites me. Do I think she's going to get her show back? Probably not. Unless that was in the settlement. I don't think she's going to be in the Mandalorian movie unless they film like an end credit scene or something like at the very end where Mando reunites with her or something, which I would love. My guess is she'll probably be in like the Dave Filoni Mandoverse crossover finale movie, if anything. And I got to tell you guys, like as someone that was a fan of the Cara Dune character from The Mandalorian, I'm so excited. I don't really know too much about Gina's other work. Like, I know she was an MMA fighter. I'm sure she's done like some other movies and shows and stuff, but really what I know her from is The Mandalorian. And it's really unfortunate that like all of this political drama sort of nonsense took away from us having like a great character in Star Wars with like a really good story. A couple of weeks ago, I binge watched Mando season 1. Last weekend, I binge watched season 2. And Cara Dune was like such a crucial character in that series. And I remember thinking, like, when I was watching through those seasons, man, I really miss Gina. I want Cara Dune back. I wish there would just be some way that it could happen. And then what happens here, we find out that there's a settlement being reached between Disney and Cara Dune. And Cara Dune, I mean Gina Carano. You guys get what I mean. But, I mean, this is a big win for Gina, and Gina seems very happy with it. Again, I understand it for the people that wanted it to go to Discovery, and trust me, I was definitely one of those people. At the end of the day, I think the most important thing here is that Gina is hopefully able to get some closure on this. Hopefully, she gets brought back into the Star Wars universe. And I know that the fan base, maybe not all the fan base, but a majority of the fan base will welcome her back with open arms. Like, do you guys see her Comic-Con lines? I see all these like videos and stuff all the time of her, like when she's at these conventions and stuff, and her lines are just like massive. Like, they go across these conventions, like people, hundreds of people just waiting to meet her. She has a very strong and passionate fan base. And I think that since her getting fired, that fan base has only gotten bigger. People coming together to show support for her. So I am very excited to see what this means moving forward for the character of Cara Dune in Star Wars, assuming that she comes back. Maybe she decides, you know what, I've got all this money now from Disney Lucasfilm, assuming that she does, and I've decided, like, I'm just going to step away. I want to, you know, retire from doing this, or maybe not retire, but like move on to other projects and other movies and shows that she can do. But as someone who's a massive Star Wars fan and as a fan of Cara Dune, I would love to see nothing more than Gina Carano return to the Mandoverse. You guys are going to have to let me know in the comments below what you guys think of this. Obviously, be respectful of everyone's opinions. All right, I got a gut feeling that this is going to be a mixed discussion. We're going to have people that are really happy about this. We're going to have people that are upset about this. So it can get a little muddy. That is going to wrap us up for today, you guys. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, share this video with others to help support the channel, and I will see you guys next time.
I'm glad you're here to tell us these things.